to now bring this car to a production quality sort of image. And what a lot of people don't realize is that objects are positioned around the car in a photographic scenario to bring out the reflective qualities in the car in a very specific way. And it's actually, they move them around. It takes hours to move them around to give the car the absolute best reflections, to showcase the lines, the materials, the Duco, the polish. The whole thing is based on, really, on reflections. So this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to go to a top view for now. In fact, I'll go for a front view, and we'll do the front reflector first. So I'm just going to go back into my geometry. I'm going to click on a plane, and I'm going to click and drag. In fact, I'll do a vertical plane first, and that's about the size that we want. And use the right click method to zero those out at world center. Pick it up, something like that is fine. Go to the top view and pull it back to, say, about this position, maybe a little bit back, just behind the light is fine. Something like that looks good. Now at the moment our plane is actually facing out and not in. We're going to rotate that around 180 degrees. So it's, rotate around 180, and there it is there. So I'm just going to come around so we can see that plane. The other thing I'm going to do, just to make life a lot easier for us, is I'm just going to go to my layer manager, unfreeze set, select it, right click on object properties, and I'm going to say display as box, and go OK. Now you'll see now, and I'll freeze it again. You'll see now in the viewport that our set is a box, and it means that we can view all the way around without having to worry about seeing through that set. It doesn't affect the render at all. It will still render as normal. So we need a material for our reflector. I'm just going to rename our plane to reflect front. And I'll just put an underscore underneath that. So reflect front. 4x4, that's going to be fine. You can go 1x1 for the segments. And just to bring up our material editor. Now this material is very simple. We'll make this a standard material just to make life a bit easier for us. So go back and just turn this into a standard material. Click on the diffuse, go white, self-illumination, wind that up to 100. In the opacity, click on the swatch here so that we can use a map in the